Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. In this video, I want to quickly talk about Hot Stuff. It's a perp dex that has a point system. Now, with perp dexes that have point system, you want to be early. That's what I've realized from experience. For many of these perp dexes, I've not been early. So this is one perp dex that I found that I consider early. So you may want to take action with respect to hot stuff. First evidence of that is this Volt. The Volt has very small TVL. So if you have some funds, you can put it here. It's a stable Volt with APR. Okay. I think I covered this in the last video. Withdrawal, I don't think withdrawal is instant. Maybe 3 or 4 days to withdraw, so why not? In fact, I believe this is how I earned my first set of points. I don't have many points yet. I don't know, the state of the leaderboard with respect to points, but you will see here that this is just a POC 12. So this is a new perp dex, meaning that you can be competitive if you're to start now in terms of earning points. Now the next points distribution will be 4 hours and 15 minutes from now. In the next video, I'll tell you how much I earned on the basis of putting up some trades. So I've started putting up trades on here, so I'll tell you the result of that. Now I don't have too much volume. I did that on purpose. The reason is because I want to see, I want to uncover some strategies with respect to earning points. Now, one strategy is looking at the asset, determining the asset to trade. They seem to be driving points towards TradeFi. So this Meta asset, which is a stock, has 3 points boost, and this silver, which I believe is a commodity, has 2x boost. So I'm trying to trade these assets with small principal. So you'll see here I don't have much principal, $43 and all that. Okay. Now, of course, with perp dexes, there are risks. So if you're not an expert with perp dex trading, you're not approaching this for high margin, PNL and all that, you may just want to use your stop loss and take profit. I fall in that category. I've lost a lot to perp dexes without even generating volume, because I'm trying to trade, then I'm trying to hedge and stuff like that. So safe approach for this will be taking take profit, stop loss approach per trade and maybe setting it from the get-go. Okay, so how do you trade this? This is very simple. So let's say Meta. So I have $43 here, 20x leverage. Of course, you can reduce the leverage. That also gives more of a safe haven. But for me, who has small principal, I'll just leave the leverage at the max. 43. If I were to put a trade, almost 100% of my principal, the order value here is 768. So not much volume. You'd be making much more volume if you're trading assets that offer a 50x leverage, or you improve your principal and stuff like that. But anyway, this video is just to show you how simple it is to trade with take profit and stop loss for anyone who wants to execute that approach. So let's say that I put this position up and I go long. Let's just follow the charts, tending long. Although generally, they tend to go back in momentum and all that, but let's just go. So let's say I set take profit at 1%, stop loss at 1%, or you can give more allowance for it depends on your approach. Some people just want to spend fees and be safe, stuff like that. So let's say I put this up. So here I don't have to worry about monitoring the trade. If it ends up profiting within my take profit margin, it will close. Otherwise, I will be in a loss. Or I can manually decide to close this position if I don't want to get a 1% loss, or wait for a retreat. And it's as simple as that. This at least protects your principal, allows you to move offline and stuff like that. Now, side note, I noticed that they offer, if you go more, you'll see that they offer API. They also offer builder codes. Now I'm looking into this personally. That means that you can also build an app on top of their infrastructure. You can build your own perp decks if you want, depending on the allowance, and have become a founder as such, earn a revenue, or you can access API to trade automatically. So that's a side note. And personally, because I'm in the realm of building, I'll be looking into that. Because that's a strong value proposition there, and it has a test net. So you can even, if you set up a bot, you can try it out on testnet free of charge till you are satisfied with it before you implement it on mainnet. Interesting stuff there. Now, there's another aspect of TradeHotStuff basically, that I like, because this portal here exposes you to stock, tokenized stock, but all these stocks are powered by another project called X Stocks, which I like as well, and which I'm trying to earn points on. It's of course a prospective airdrops. Now airdrops are all prospective, so now I'm earning points here, and one way to earn points here is by holding any of their the tokenized assets that they power, which you can easily get on here. Now you can purchase it on here, which will earn you points, and you can also hold it on here. So this is a spot. By the way, you have spot here, so you don't necessarily need to trade perps. In fact, there is a competition for spot trading that I believe anyone can rank here highly, because it's distributing 100,000 points running till June 15, and you will see that the topmost person on the leaderboard in terms of volume has only $33,000 worth of volume. The second on the leaderboard has only 1,194 volume. Wow. This tells you how early you are. This is just $50 worth of volume, and the person is already topping. So thinking of it, perhaps within this video I can explore that and show you. Okay, I'll just close this trade because I want to transfer to spot just to show you. That's a good proposition there, the spot derivative max. So as such, I have transferred my funds to spot, and this competition, let's look at learn more. So it says spot equities. So it doesn't list the assets. This is running till June 15th. It doesn't list the assets, but the name of the competition is spot equities. So let's see if we can find that trade. So if you go to equities directly, all these assets here are this is perps. So let's go to spot and look for maybe Meta. Let's see, Meta. Okay, I would assume this is equity. Just a moment, Meta. Okay, so this one. So let's say I bought buy. Anyway, you cannot, it doesn't show the option of limit trading here. So let's place order at market value. That's a delay there. Order. Oh, this is looking long. I don't really understand what's going on here. This is spot, but under orders here, I'm seeing USDC long. I don't really know what approach it's using. Let me cancel and put it back. Place. Anyway, bottom line, that's for, I would have to discover this in another video, but that's how you generate volume towards this competition. I'll tell you the result of that. I'll tell you the result of my points earned from a small amount of volume, just $36,000 worth of volume, trading those 3x points related assets. So what we are gauging now is just how early we are, or you are. Then there is this expeditions. If you are to get started, you can start here. Interestingly, I've not joined the Discord, so I'll be joining. You can also say GM to earn points or something like that. Now view all cards you've collected so far. So there is also a card element to this, although there is no card on display. So I'll be doing this offline to complete the onboarding. And let's go back to trade. Okay, so I don't know what type of, trading this is, because I see a timer here. It says overnight, the view market schedule. Okay, so this is the stock market. I mean, so it's not like a 24/7 type of market, something like that. So maybe it's, I don't know if it's closed. I don't really know what's going on here. So I would let's just try one more asset, then we'll end the video. Where is it? Let's see. Let's try this one. Let's order. Okay, so once again, it's not instant. I don't really understand the mechanics of this, but let's leave it at that. In the next video, I'll share my results referring to points earned from these few activities I showed, and bringing us to the end of this video. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Check out X Stocks. It has a point system. Like I said, I'll add it in the description. This is an early stage perp DEX. So check it out. Also check out the app. I'm building this for everything airdrops, and execution layer for airdrops. Okay, and under here, I'll be filling it up with all the airdrops that I'm interacting with. I'm still working on that, so it lacks, but I would fill it up soonest. Stay awesome, take action. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.